Hello traders, this is Ala Peters, founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci Method. FOMC released the most important financial news of the month in 15 minutes. During this FOMC release, you will see the power of Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System and Alpha Fibonacci Profit Runner semi-automated software in live markets. Prior to FOMC release, which again comes out in the next 20 minutes, we know extremely well what to expect. Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System present in the room for the last few weeks show you clearly. This is critical Fibonacci support, not the place to short. This critical Fibonacci support identified by bold green line was a stunning reminder this morning. Let's convert this chart to 5 so you can see how crucial this support is. This is 5-minute chart this morning at the open. This is massive chop, market extremely high. Critical Fibonacci support automatically identified by software keeps trader on the right side of the market. If I convert this chart and look back to yesterday, do remember the events of yesterday? Identical support is present. We're discussing shorts, not an option. We're discussing only option long. However, what is the problem with these longs? Crucial institutional resistance not far off. This is Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System that you can trade on any time frame, any instrument you choose. For the last 10 years, Alpha Fibonacci Method had been traded without software. Software for the first time came out in July. If you are trading on any other platform, it's not a problem. Software is not required. However, if you are trading with software, all of these levels plotted automatically for you. This is how you stay out of trouble. This is your chart book on multiple minute charts. You can have 60 charts that would take less than half monitor. This support had been intact for the last 2 days and it shows you where crucial resistance is. So I squeeze this chart. This been the event. This been the range for the last 2 days. And if you want to trade 10 minutes, not a problem. And if you want to trade 15 range, not a problem. And if you want to trade oil or gold or Forex, of course, traders all over the world trading the method for the last 10 years. Software for NinjaTrader 8 is brand new. And if we take a look on S&P 15-minute chart, identical accuracy remains. This support is a problem. Market mid-trend. What would we like to see before FOMC? This institutional bottom. Or this institutional reversal, not day trading mid-trend. So if you've been surprised and unhappy for the last few days, let me show you why this brutal chop remains. This chart present in the room for days show you. With Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System, you know days in advance where day trading reversal zone is. You never buy in this area. If you do, your success rate less than 20%. Buy the bottom from institutional support, not into day trading resistance. So this is day trading mid-trend. This is chop. This is not impressive. Before FOMC, we would like for the price to be here or here, because as a knowledgeable trader you want wide range, not narrow range. Narrow range is a problem. So when traders coming to me who've been trying for 20 plus years, and overnight the light bulb goes off, this is why. This is almost everything in your trading. Know your institutional levels. Know that bullish rally exhausted. Know that this is a place you do not take vacation. You buying with institution. Ultimate bottom, month of August. When institutional rally reaches Fibonacci reversal zone and market not crashing, it's a problem. It's a massive chop. It's a pain. So more powerful the pullback, more interesting market will become. Without powerful pullback, without price collapsing as low as possible, this will be the major chop. So when the light bulb goes off, when you understand the power of Fibonacci trends, your pain stops. Because you stop wasting time, you stop losing money. You start understanding when to trade, which is with institutions. Not when bullish rally exhausted and institutions not closing positions. Ouch. This is a market in the month of June. Do you remember this major chop? Crawl is on, bullish rally reaches institutional resistance. Chop, 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 and finally crash in the month of August. So we need the price at the time of FOMC to push as low as possible. If price is not pushing as low as possible, markets will be brutal. And this is the key at the time of FOMC. I will convert this chart to 1 minute chart so you will see the power and accuracy of the method that traded by institutions, that traded on Wall Street, on all the different instruments, from gold to oil to pound to ETFs to cryptocurrencies to stocks to options. Choice is yours, what you will decide to trade. So while we're waiting on S&P, and we're extremely clear that the first 5 minutes after FOMC release, we're not touching the markets. You will see the spikes back and forth on average 10 points each. You will allow market to settle down. You are not trigger happy cowboy. You understand how dangerous entering into FOMC is. 1 minute chart showing you very clearly critical support we've been watching for the last few days. 1 minute chart showing you clearly. If price dancing near this support, you never short near. For the last 48 hours, every single short in this area fails. This is a place you want to monitor for short here. This is a place you want to monitor for long here. If price set at 29.80, it's a gift because it is not just day trading trend inception, it is institutional support. This is what you want. It's a gift. Powerful pullback to as low as possible. So while we're waiting on S&P, let's take a look on S&P mini future for the last 2 years, so you can see predictive power of Alpha Fibonacci method. Ladies and gentlemen, here's S&P in 2016, 2015, 2014. This is S&P monthly chart, so if you're holding position as an investor for years, this chart is perfect for you. You need to take a look on monthly chart only once per month for 5 minutes. This chart been present in the trading room since 2011. What do you see ahead? 2800 number. It's Fibonacci reversal zone. 1800 number is critical support. 1800 number is bottom on weekly. Stunning place to buy from. So when price reaches critical Fibonacci resistance at 2200 number before the most entertaining election in the last century, what do we know? It's a stunning place to buy, not to short the markets. Election night, top hedge funds on the planet shorting the markets. My brilliant students know it's a flawless place to buy. And that's power of the method. Critical Fibonacci resistance remains intact until after the election, when bullish rally skyrockets, until next Fibonacci target identified months in advance. So when price starts reaching higher and higher and reaches Fibonacci reversal zone in 2018, there is no surprise. Bearish correction was absolutely expected, identified years in advance. And what do you see that's crucial level? 2300, of course, but 25 was respected for over a year. 2018 was brutal. So when the price retraces lower, what was a critical level? Shock or not, this support. This was everything. Over a year, this support was respected. If you are a brilliant Alpha Fibonacci trader, you did not lose sleep. You knew that that support was holding the key with 2300 next. And that's where buyers stepped in from. So when price reaches critical Fibonacci support 2300 number, there are no surprises here. That's where bullish rally came from. Present in the room for years. The critical Fibonacci target in 2017 was a critical support 2019. That's where buyers came from. All identified years in advance. And this is S&P weekly chart right now before FOMC. This is a brick wall, traders. This is a problem that's been respected since the month of June. Identical level before the election. Do you remember that? 2016 it was 2200 number. Right now it is critical 3030 number. If this level is out, price will head higher. If this level is out, price will head higher. And this will be war zone. But first things are first. This is institutional resistance. And that's the reason market had been stuck. So if you trade weekly, you need to respect this level. If you trade daily, you understand that bullish rally overextended. And if you trade FOMC on 1 minute chart, you are not surprised when price retraces from key Fibonacci resistance. Boom! Present in front of you for the last few days. Identical level as on weekly chart. Did we know or did we know that this would be a problem? Of course. Did we know or did we know that this would be support? Of course. And that's the power of the method. Agree? So when the scanner gives me multiple alerts, knowledgeable trader not touching those. If you're jumping on bandwagon right now, you are extremely aggressive trader. It's the most spectacular and powerful news. Allow market to settle down. We agree? Identical support on 1-minute chart as on weekly, on monthly, on S&P. So once the market will settle down, once it will make up its mind, we will pay attention. This is critical day trading resistance in front of you. Knowledgeable trader not pulling a trigger randomly. Boom. And if market right now collapsing completely, there would be zero surprises here. Knowledgeable trader has zero interest buying into resistance. Of course, we knew not to pull a trigger. So spectacular long that lasted a couple of seconds reminded you the power and accuracy of the method. Reminded you not to jump on bandwagon randomly. We discussed this before the news. Scanner giving us multiple short alerts. Volatility is extreme. Allow market to settle down. Pretty please. Unless you're a robot, you cannot be in and out of trade in a matter of seconds. You must respect volatility of such major news. And that's the power of software. And that's the power of Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System and Semi-Automated Profit Runner. This is Fibonacci Reversal Zone. Did we know or did we know that this is not the place to short near? Of course. 2 more minutes, traders. Then we will respect price action. I would love for the price to collapse here. Do you remember this? This is institutional support. It's not a little day trading trend reversal. This would be better than this. Few more minutes. Pretty please. So if you will ever find something more accurate, pretty please show me. I would love to see. The response on S&P 1-minute chart is identical to what S&P had done on weekly in 2016. Knowledgeable trader who understands it's only a test. No reason to pull a trigger yet. All identified days in advance. And that's the power of day trading method. And if I convert the chart to 5, identical formula remains. Agree? To the tick. Not the place to ever short near. Present in the room for days. You can do so much better, S&P here, pretty please. So please remember, this is how your knowledge is being tested. I have multiple alerts for scanner. Because of extreme volatility, I will do my best to bring up the trade to the trading room. This extreme volatility will test you to the core of proper execution. Stop bracket orders only, which means you know how to place your trade. If you do not know what stop bracket order means, it means you are trading against yourself. Never cease to amaze me how traders simply throw trades into the market. It's never an option. I address this constantly. So listen carefully, please. Stop bracket orders only. I will do my best to bring up the trade when market slows down for a moment. I can speak only so fast because trades reaching targets in a matter of seconds. Flawless Alpha Fibonacci dance. Critical trend inception, critical Fibonacci resistance present in the room for days. If I convert this chart to 15, identical levels remain. If I convert this chart to 3, identical levels remain. Ultimate bottom 2980 would be a gift. And that's the power and accuracy of the method, as you saw during oil news this morning. Identical accuracy applies no matter what you trade. Did we know or did we know that this is not the place to buy? Of course. Software and long-term Fibonacci trends told us so. Days in advance. Nothing else can do that. Only Alpha Fibonacci can, with ultimate precision on any instrument you trade. So is everyone clear? Price was at institutional reversal zone, not the place to buy, correct? Everyone clear? Before FOMC, price was at critical institutional resistance for months, not the place to enter near. Only when price collapses to institutional support, we're interested in this area to see if institutions will step in, if they done on September 11th and on September 13th. Success rate on shorts in this area less than 5%. So how is it possible? Extremely bullish news. FOMC cut target rate. How many points did S&P collapsed already, traders? My goodness. Spectacular bullish news, but key Fibonacci resistance is reached. S&P already collapsed 30 points. And this is where fun beginning, as expected. Let's convert this chart to 1 so you can see. Shock or not? Bullish news doesn't mean a thing if Fibonacci resistance is present. Trend inception at the bottom is everything. Now, we're interested in this market, but this is a problem. Software identifies everything. We expected bullish rally from this level. Do you remember this? Automatically plotted for you. We're on standby. Market as low as possible. And this is a stunning lesson. Phenomenal bullish news, S&P in free fall. 20 plus points until trend inception. Now market settled down. We are on standby for long. So when the scanner will give me 20-30 alerts, knowledgeable trader will choose the best one. Knowledgeable trader prepared. This is a dream area. 80 plus charts available with a chart book, but 80 plus charts with scanner take less than 2 monitors. Critical Fibonacci resistance is a problem. There is zero reason to buy yet. 2980, please. Pretty please. And this is a stunning lesson. Bullish news doesn't mean a thing. Phenomenal rate cut. If S&P retracing lower, it's because Fibonacci resistance is present. Identical level that was key support, showing you buyers are weak. There is zero reason to buy this. Nothing yet. We're at the bottom. Market taking a pause. So while we're waiting on S&P and S&P in bullish pain, in bullish weakness, here's a couple of examples. Here's long on oil with Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System with precise stop, entry and targets. And as you can see very, very clearly where oil reversed from. And here's Alpha Fibonacci Profit Runner that's optimized for Dow. And here's a long for Dow with precise stops that reached critical Fibonacci target. Bullish news doesn't mean a thing. Red cut doesn't mean a thing. S&P collapsed almost 30 points from crucial Fibonacci resistance present in the room for days. Not the place to enter into ever. If you ever buying into this Fibonacci resistance, your success rate less than 20%. If you ever short into this Fibonacci support and institutional trend inception, your success rate less than 5%. We're on standby for bullish meaning. Unfortunately, market in bullish weakness. Take a look again. And that's the power of the system. And that's the power of knowledge. Separate bullish weakness from power. This is junk traders. And as long as we're going to be stuck in junk, we have zero interest touching this market. And if price will pull back slightly lower, it will be a gift. Pretty please. Institutional support. You can do it S&P. Just as you done on September 11th and 13th. And if I convert this chart to 3, identical accuracy remains. And that's the reason. Method traded in 50 plus countries. On account sizes from few $100s to $billion accounts. From day trading accounts to institutional size accounts. You decide what you want to trade. Bullish power is all we are interested in, not bullish weakness. So while we're waiting on S&P, let's look at the identical level on other instruments. Here's Apple. Apple was frozen at this level for almost 6 months, before Apple skyrocketing until next level. This is the end of the minor trend that identifies bullish weakness. This is Apple after earnings reaches next level. All in advance, never after the fact. And when Apple reaches Fibonacci reversal zone, it does exact same thing as S&P doing right now on weekly. Which is nothing. It's sitting pretty, it's not crashing. Until it does. And what do you see at the bottom? 140 level, of course. I better be good at what I do. I've been doing it for the last 10 years. So when Apple reaches ultimate bottom, are you surprised where Apple's skyrocketing from? Should not be. That's the power of the method. That the power and precision of Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System. You decide what you want to trade. Ultimate bottom on S&P right now, exact same place where buyers stepped in on Apple at 140 level. If you can trade this, you can trade Apple in your sleep. The only thing you have to do is separate junk from power. And that's why classes are pretty important. But if complete beginner trader can do this, after a couple of classes, so can anyone. Beginner traders holding the bar very, very high, showing you the power of mindset. Self-awareness is everything. Decide what instrument appropriate for you, your psychological tolerance, and your account size. Not everybody meant to be day trader. Never forget that. Anyone can invest method long term. That you can do 5 minutes per day, 5 minutes per week, 5 minutes per month. Day trading will test you to the core as it's testing us now. Market sitting at critical institutional support but giving us absolutely nothing. Zero zilch. It's showing you very, very clearly critical resistance in front. Look at this chart. Ouch. For the last 30 minutes, market stuck in bullish weakness. Zero power. We only interested in power. We only interested in meaning. And when buyers step in with vengeance, it would be such a good thing. Market synchronicity is key. So this is a long that's suffering in a whole lot of pain. This critical Fibonacci resistance right now is crucial. If you are not protecting your profits, if you are not taking profits off the table, then wait for much more powerful formations. This is right now is the key. Only when this level is out, price will move to the next level. The trade is not on 1. I convert the chart to 1 on purpose. This is a problem. To the tick. We're not out of the woods yet, as we're discussing with students. This is the only option. Very sharp viewpoints on S&P, reaching critical Fibonacci target. So when my students are extremely aware of that, you are in excellent shape. This is S&P for the last 30 minutes. So Apple had been at this level for 6 months, S&P been at this level for the last 30 minutes. My goodness, this is your range. Nothing else is possible. Knowledgeable trader knows that. So trader who understands in day trading every single tick matters is in excellent shape. Trader who speculates will never, ever, ever be successful. In day trading, it's not an option. Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System and Alpha Fibonacci Profit Runner semi-automated software give you this ultimate accuracy. We've been stuck in bullish weakness. This is critical Alpha Fibonacci resistance. This critical Fibonacci resistance holding the answer for the market close. Will finally price skyrocket through this level? That would be a gift. If not, this is bullish weakness remains. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Third time around, price is coming to critical level. As we're discussing with my brilliant students, we know what to pay attention to. Boom, let's go. Market synchronicity is present. Multiple alerts showing you key level in front that will determine market close. Are you surprised that this level remains an obstacle? Zero surprises here. Knowledgeable trader absolutely expecting that. Took Apple 6 months to break through. S&P been here for the last 30 minutes. Pretty please, S&P, get out of this misery. You can do so. And that's the power of the method, no matter what you trade. Clear on that? It is that simple. So when S&P moving back and forth 4 points until this critical Fibonacci target, there are zero surprises here. We keep discussing with students, we're expecting this. There is no green light. This is your range. For the last 30 minutes, this 4 points, nothing else is possible. This is exact same support on pound. Pound respected this support for 7 years. Do you remember what happened to pound when pound collapsed? Oops! Let me remind you, where is pound now if S&P keeps thinking it's sweet time? So when pound skyrockets in 2016, 2017 from the bottom, there's zero surprises here. Correct? It's Fibonacci reversal zone. Pound broke through critical support, reaches ultimate bottom, skyrockets until reversal zone. Has anyone heard good news in Britain? Zero good news. So why is pound rallying again? It's exact same place where S&P is now. Identical. That's the reason for pound rally. Market is not broken. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle. The only reason for bullish rally is Fibonacci reversal zone, ultimate bottom. And that's what we're watching on S&P now. Identical level except resistance. Taking pound 7 years to break through. S&P on little baby charts for the last 30 minutes. We absolutely expected this. S&P in pain, taking its sweet time. Identical level on very different chart, very different strategy. Alpha Fibonacci total trading system applies. Nothing else is possible, only this. Clear on that? And that's flawless Fibonacci dance on pound and S&P. Zero surprises here. We absolutely expected that. So while we're waiting on S&P, this is Russell in the last hour. This is Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System, picked up short on Russell. Precise stop, precise entry, precise targets. And when Russell collapses all the way to the bottom, it gives you flawless longs. Identical trade as you see on S&P now. Except we knew extremely well. Nothing else is possible, only this. Nothing else remains. Big bummer that there is no bullish rally. This level shown clearly. Bullish weakness remains. So if you trade with Fibonacci precision, you are in excellent shape. 29.88.92 on S&P does not exist. 29.88.75 does. Touch to the tick. As we discussed with my beautiful students, as expected. Bullish weakness remains. Here's a reminder why I love what I do. Library of emails for the last 10 years. And Jerry's here now. Emails like Jerry's mean the world. Jerry been trying for many years, spent over 100,000 on training before. And as Jerry says, in the last 2 weeks, he learned more than all the other courses combined. My methods actually work. As graduates of the course, buying software ahead of time, before software even released. And that's the power of the method. And that's right now, market setting up for what we've been waiting for. However, we're extremely clear. This critical Fibonacci resistance remains near. Will the price retrace again and again and again? Of course. This level holding the key, as it did on pound and on Apple. This is one of the most extensive reviews of the course ever. Posted on reviews section means the world. The world. This is one of the most powerful things ever simply said. It is a comprehensive program that teaches you how to think and creates and defines successful trading personality. That means the world, because mindset is almost everything. And as Bill shares, the second thing that I continue to learn is how to work overcoming greed and ego. Always addressed in the course. Boom. Did we know or did we know that that's not the place to short? Of course. Stunning institutional support remains respected. We've been here for almost an hour. Not the place to short near. As I warned you before FOMC, you never short ever near institutional support. Longs only. And here's a flawless bullish rally picking up this theme. Next, you will see another pullback because this is a level that remains. So here's exact same bottom on oil. Do you remember oil in 2016 at 29? Do you remember what oil done and struggled immensely? Next, that's S&P in front of you right now. What is the difference? This is weekly chart, but this is S&P little day trading chart. Identical price action and Fibonacci structure. If you missed oil news this morning, video had been recorded. You can find it on YouTube. Identical bottom. Ultimate place to buy, especially if you understand what institutions do, which is absolutely the core of Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System and Profit Runner semi-automated software. We're setting up for very powerful hour. Price action telling you so. It's all in front of you. So this is your critical Fibonacci range with critical and stunning reminder. If you know where Alpha Fibonacci levels are ahead of time, hours and days on day trading trend charts, days, weeks, months and years on long-term position charts. That's Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System. We're stuck with weak buyers. Critical Fibonacci resistance remains unbroken. We discussed with students. We expected this. So here we go, traders. We've been sitting here for an hour in this critical range. You saw how a couple of long trades struggled immensely. This is a critical moment on S&P. If price will finally break through critical Fibonacci resistance, bullish rally pick up this theme. This level holding the key for market close and for reminder of bullish structure from institutional support. If this level remains unbroken, it means buyers are weak. Long S&P stop bracket orders only. Critical stop 29.86. This is what we are paying attention to. And this is what remains critical right now. Every single trade I convert to one on purpose. This is the key. This level is out. Bullish rally will skyrocket. We've been waiting for this for the last hour. Let's go. S&P. And that's the power of the method, ladies and gentlemen. You do not need anything else. We agree? So if you decided to wait, if you decided to play by the rules, If you placed your trade correctly, what is a brilliant thing to do? Take some profits off the table and move your stop outside of break-even. Scale out carefully, pretty please. If you're taking a look at this chart, you're seeing exact same thing you saw on S&P weekly. You're seeing level 1, level 2. This time it is different, very, very different. Market congruency is present. Next, this would be an obstacle. Market will take a pause at the next level. If you will ever choose to ignore this level, if you will not take profits off and move your stop outside of break-even, you're in for a surprise. There is a reason this level is so green. So if you utilize quality in your trading, you trade with ultimate accuracy, with or without software. Software for the first time ever available since July. Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System. You decide to trade using the system, all you have to do make a little effort. Because if complete beginner traders can do this, so can anyone. Agree? Pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exit. Nothing else is needed ever. And that's the power of the method. An Alpha Fibonacci total trading software or Alpha Fibonacci profit runner. You decide what you want to trade. You decide what's appropriate for you. Adjust your trail even closer, pretty please. One step at a time. Always protect your profits. So when price comes to reversal zone, expect reversal, correct? Not the place to enter into, the place to take the profits off the table. And if you're still in this trade, you have a lot to learn. Adjust your trail even closer. Less is out. 4 points on the yes. Brilliant trader. Did not touch previous chop. Waited patiently for this. Jerry traded for 16 ticks as well. You saw Jerry's email. After spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on previous education. That's the reason. Those who making an effort are my friends forever. With the help of software, it's a pain-free trading. So what you're witnessing in front of you right now on S&P and how price reverses from is exact same thing that applies to any instrument. Is exact same thing that gold had done from ultimate bottom. So this is a chart on gold for the last few weeks. Buy at ultimate bottom, sell at ultimate top. This is your day trading chart, and if you trade 5-minute, identical levels remain. On long-term charts, gold overbought. This is a problem on gold. This is a bearish correction as expected at Alpha Fibonacci proprietary reversal zone. Charts are twins with what gold is doing on daily with what S&P is doing on 1-minute chart. But if you are not interested in gold, in apple, in oil, in pound, if you only want to day trade S&P and Dow and Nasdaq, then Alpha Fibonacci Profit Runner semi-automated software more appropriate for you. It will require extremely little effort. This is performance of software backtesting results for the last year on S&P single lot. Powerful reminder, past performance is not indicative of future results. And this is performance of the student with Alpha Fibonacci multiple total trading system and software. And that's a difference. This is what Brett had done after trying for 20 years. Another powerful disclaimer. Students' performance does not guarantee anyone else's performance. Choice is yours. If you want to only day trade or if you want to trade it all. Option traders share on website what they've done. Forex traders share on the website what they've done, winning Forex competitions. And that's the power of Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System versus Alpha Fibonacci Profit Runner. You decide what's appropriate for you. If you want to trade it all or you want to only day trade. Please review the information on the website and do not ever hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. Simply click on Contact Us section and call or email me at 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. And before we close out, this is chart on S&P, a mini future. And this is a stunning reminder. Bullish news does not mean a thing when Alpha Fibonacci resistance is present. Rate cut doesn't mean a thing if you choose to buy into Alpha Fibonacci resistance. But when S&P collapsed completely to institutional support, this is a place to buy. Multiple other trends are present. But do not buy into Fibonacci resistance. It will not work. Buy as low as possible. And that's the power of the method. Institutions continue buying everything, and you as a day trader will be tested. Some of the most challenging market conditions on record. And that's the power of Alpha Fibonacci Total Trading System and power of Alpha Fibonacci Profit Runner during the most powerful financial event in US. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I look forward to hearing from you. If you ever have any questions, do not hesitate to call me. Always look forward to speaking with you. Or simply email me your phone number. I promise you, I will call you back. Webinar is next.